His Excellency President Adama Barrow delivers the 2023 State of the Nation Address, outlining his government's achievements and national development plans, spurring sustainable growth and economic stability. Delivering a marathon address before a fully packed assembly of deputies, senior government officials, and the diplomatic corps, President Barrow revealed insight into his government plans for the coming year, outlining major breakthroughs attained over the past years. The president said despite the challenges caused by the COVID-19 pandemic and the Russia-Ukraine war, the Gambian economy registered impressive development in all forms, with robust economic fundamentals, directed at maintaining sustained levels of positive growth and price stability.
The Gambia relies heavily on imports for consumption of basic commodities, including wheat and maize from Ukraine. This means that the disruption in supply chain will lead to shortages in supply, translated into strong inflationary pressures on the economy. As at end December 2022, inflation stood at 13.7%, from an initial projection of 5%. Generally, global inflation has significantly reduced the real incomes of people abroad. As a result, the Gambian economy faces reduced private remittances received and lower tourist arrivals.
Dilating on various sectors, policies, and national programs, the Gambian leader said his government is committed to supporting farmers with high-yielding and resilient seed varieties to increase productivity. He underscored the Defense Ministry's development of the first-ever defense policy, while highlighting focused efforts to empower women. President Barrow said over 500 women groups are set to benefit from the National Women Fund this year. The President's State of the Nation Address further noted government success in building key sectors, such as education with more schools and trained teachers, responding to the increasing enrollment in all levels of the education system, alongside scholarship opportunities. On crime and security, the Gambian leader revealed drastic reduction of crime in the first quarter of 2023 compared to 2021 and 2022, outlining corresponding efforts to strengthen and indigenize the judiciary and justice system. President Barrow went on to highlight major headways in energy and infrastructural development, citing the numerous road construction registered by his administration, while revealing that NAWEC is being restructured to improve service and government continues to subsidize fuel prices to respond to rising global fuel prices.
The increase in global oil prices put pressure on government and forced us to subsidize fuel to lower the high pump prices. This had a negative impact on domestic revenue mobilization and the 2022 national budget. With less attention on COVID-19, infrastructure development activities resume and will remain a priority. In addition to the rural roads projects implemented by the Ministry of Transport, Works and Infrastructure, the road expansion and OIC-related projects are underway as the country prepares to host the OIC summit by December this year.
The Majority Leader Bleji Tunkara, Minority Leader Alaji S. Dabo, and National Assembly members for Offa Salum and Janjambure constituencies, Alhaji Mbow and Omar Jato Jammeh, all share their thoughts on the President's marathon speech.
We are now understand that the government is really on the right track. Government is achieving a lot. And that is why the Constitution provides that the Parliament must sit again on a later day to discuss and debate on the various policies of government and advise the government accordingly. So definitely we have seen the achievements in the area of fisheries, the resources that fisheries was able to get. We have seen development in the area of infrastructure, the roads and the bridges and ongoing projects. We have seen development in the areas of energy. So basically, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin, we are pleased as a nation. We are happy as a nation for having such a leader that has a vision and a mission to accomplish.
I commend the President for at least this time around having this honor in the second quarter of the year. Previously, he used to have it very late in the last quarter of the year, and we've been complaining that the SONA, as dictated by the standing orders of the National Assembly, should come the first quarter. It was planned to be on the first quarter, could not materialize. Now in the second quarter, at least that's improvement. However, we look forward to have it in the first quarter, because this is a way of trying to give a comprehensive report of the previous year and then give us the plans of the government of the year to come. So that means the right time for having SONA is in the first quarter.
When we come to the chambers, leave your political tag outside the chamber and let's look at the Gambia and let's look at the country. And I think that's also exactly what we need to do. You see, when we come in the parliament there, I represent Upper Salom, but to a greater extent I represent Gambia, because Upper Salom is part of Gambia. So what I discuss or what we debate or what we want to do has to be in line with what the Gambian people actually wants it. So let's put politics aside. And that's the reason why for me in the parliament, you never hear me talk about my party. My party is not actually important in the parliament. What is important is the Gambian people. Be it you are with me or you are not with me. So I think it's a good advice. We need to desist from bringing political issues in the parliament. What we need is like solutions for the issues of the Gambian people and Africa at large.
Actually, I might not really buy all that he has said today, this morning. But again, I might really give him some credit for the fact that looking at what he has said and also reflecting on the policies, he did promise that there will be improvement on agriculture, youth development, tourism, and you name it. And one thing that makes it more catching here is agriculture. Looking at the situation in this country, potential or essential food commodities are becoming indeed very expensive. So having to invest in agriculture, I believe, would help for farmers and rural dwellers to actually realize the potentials in that particular sector and be able to put food on the table.
During subsequent assembly deliberations, bills and motions will be presented to the legislature for enactment alongside treaties and international agreements scheduled for ratification. Amendments to existing laws will also be heard during the course of the session, and elected representatives will forward their questions about government policies, programs, and projects. Reporting for GRTS News, I am Omar P. Jallo.